Amount of penalty has been assessed to Minnetonka number 9, Jaden Skelton. 1.5 for body check. Time infraction of 1:43 of the first period. Skelton. Body check.
Am I on? Okay. Sorry guys, coming in a little late. I was just enjoying watching the game. My wife kindly reminded me to get on the microphone. So here we are, third place game, the Lumberjack Cup. CCHA versus Minnetonka. A little friendly rivalry. These two teams, same district, know each other well, obviously. I don't know what they're probably ranks about 15 miles apart, but we're going to drive all the way up to Stillwater to play this game this afternoon. It's been an awesome game so far. 0-0. 6:30 left in the first period. Been absolutely just a great back and forth, even game. Both teams with few chances, not any crazy scoring chances from either team. But here we go. We're off and running. That one is going to be kicked out from Minnetonka, and they're going to try to pick up an odd man rush here. That's offsides. I cannot believe that's not called offsides. That was bigger than life, and they let it go. Luckily, Graham comes up big with a block off his shoulder off that shot attempt. Coach making sure they understand that. I mean, that was 12 feet offsides, so a little surprising here. Face-off won by Minnetonka. Shot on that, covered up by Graham, and we'll get another face-off down here in the CCHA zone. Face-off poked around. Westrom with it behind the net. Rims it hard off the wall. Just out of reach there. And Minnetonka will fire it back down from the point. Picked up by Tonka. Westrom deflection. Now Westrom will work to get it out. Westrom, though, can't connect. Shot. Pad save. Dangerous rebound from Graham. Gets another second save. Minnetonka still with the puck. Eulenkamp will battle. Now Westrom. He'll overskate it. Puck still stays in by Minnetonka. Now Westrom will clear the puck out. Well, icing waved off. And they'll get fresh bodies on the ice there for CCHA. Schultz with the forecheck pressure. Comes out. Now Minnetonka across the line. Rexroad, he'll pick it up. That's right up to Hines. Now Hines across the zone. Here's Hines. Hines will try to backhand, get it through. Stopped up front there by Minnetonka on the centering attempt. Now it's Minnetonka through the neutral zone. Played up to Oster. Oster over to D partner Rexroad. Rexroad up to Hines. Hines. Centering pass enters the zone. Put back out by Minnetonka, and now it's Minnetonka in the neutral zone. Minnetonka, that shot off the side of the net, now picked up by Oster. Here comes Oster. Oster carrying it through the neutral zone. Here's Oster. Deep into the corner. He'll pick it up the corner, get it all the way down, allow for a line change here for the Stormhawks. Hard rimmed out by Minnetonka. Brecken Johnson doesn't connect to Boogie, and Boogie will have to go all the way down to the corner. He plays it back behind the net to B. Johnson. Now B. Johnson. B. Johnson. That's centering. Back to Boogie. Boogie. Boogie pass is deflected up to Wibstead. Now Wibstead. Wibstead plays it back. Boys need to play the puck up the ice, not behind. Now picked up Lano. Has a break in Kobek. Kobek on the breakaway. Here's Max Kobek. Tripped up. Could be a penalty shot coming. As he gets tripped from behind. Kobek does. They're talking about a penalty shot. 100% should be one. As Kobek had a clean breakaway, tripped from behind, never got the shot off. Penalty shot coming for Max Kobek. 3:34 left in the first period. CCHA with the first great opportunity in this game to score as it's a penalty shot for Max Kobek. Gonna be a big momentum shift right here. CCHA gets the goal. They carry the momentum. Minnetonka gets the stop. Here comes Kobeck carrying through the zone. Angles a little bit to the left. This shot, off the glove, up to the top of the net. So Minnetonka dodges a bullet, gets the save. Score remains 0-0. Face off down in Minnetonka zone. So we say 0-0. Minnetonka gets the stop on the penalty shot. Lano will lose the face off to Minnetonka. Winstead makes it hard though for the breakout. A nice forecheck there by the Stormhawks as they'll keep the puck in. Puck bouncing, Lano battle with it on the corner. Minnetonka will get it out to the far wall. Here comes Minnetonka now through the neutral zone. Minnetonka carries it over, enters it up. Boogie will stop it there. Plays it back. Nice read by Minnetonka. As the puck's loose, but B. Johnson wins the puck there. Can't get it out as he poked off the puck. Now back to Wimstead. Wimstead has open ice. Lano, he'll deflect it up to Kobeck. Minnetonka will gather behind the net. Out for Maka, up to Mason. Helen up to Schulte. Schulte got deflected. Bouncing puck to the net. Maka up check. Maka grabbed the puck, centering pass to Schultz. Schultz is cross-checked off the puck, and we're going to go on a power play for the Stormhawks. Schultz had good position on that. Took a cross-check into the back, face plant on the ice, and he'll be rewarded with the second power play of the game for the Stormhawks. Been a great Kobeck to take this face off. Minnetonka will win the face off again. He'll rim it around. Stopped at the point by Hermaka. Now it's Schultz. That shot stopped by the Tonka goalie. Kobeck gonna get a penalty on a hooking call right there. So there goes the power play after 15 seconds. Kobeck takes a hooking penalty. So we're gonna play 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 15. Faceoff comes back to Pellin. Pellin over to Hermaka. Now Hermaka. Here comes Hermaka, the center of the ice. Hermaka still with it, pushes it down deep. Minnetonka will pick it up. Ribbon around Eulenkamp. Oh, bounces off Eulenkamp's stick. Picked up by Minnetonka. Oh, Pellin's gonna get. So what was a clean, great game has turned into a penalty fest now. Stormhawks were on a power play, take 2 back-to-back penalties. This one by Mason Pellin, and they're going to play 4-on-3, so they're short-handed now. 4-on-3 hockey. Up to Wimstad. Wimstad looked to clear the zone, and he does. Wimstad will clear it all the way down. It'll go down for an icing. Just taking icings over and over and over again to work this penalty down. 10 seconds off the clock on the 4-on-3. So it's 4-on-3 hockey for 40 more seconds. Then it's going to be 5-on-3 hockey for another 15 seconds. Play back to Hermaka back up to Wibby. Just got to make sure he clears the zone. Nice job by Wibby as he punches it out. Tonka will have to regroup. Here comes Minnetonka carrying it low. Minnetonka looking for centering. Minnetonka, there's the centering pass there. Picked up. Tonka with a clean shot. Nice save by Graham. Graham shuts the door on him. Take 30 seconds off that penalty. 10-second 4-on-3, and then Minnetonka will be out of the box. They'll go 5-on-3. Played back to Hermaka. Here's Hermaka. Hermaka with it. Hermaka with a head of steam. Here's Lucas Hermaka. Has a man beat. Hermaka hard to the net. Hermaka carries it around. Picked off by Minnetonka. Brecken Johnson, 2-on-1. Nice pass. And they'll score right there. Penalty's over. Minnetonka scores on a power play goal. A 1-0 lead. Kind of saw that one coming. CCHA was on a 4-on-3, 5-on-3 penalty kill. Got too aggressive. Thought about scoring the puck. Guys dropping low. Created an odd man rush the other way. Minnetonka strikes first, and they'll lead 1-0. 5-on-5 hockey now. As that penalty kill came while it was 5-on-4. So up to Justice. Justice will play it down low. Caleb Johnson gets faced. About 15 seconds remain in the period. Battle on the wall. Less than 10 seconds. Minnetonka will come away with it. Here's Minnetonka into the zone. That's the end of period number 1. So after 1 period of play, good even game. Penalties came into play and were the difference in this one. Stormhawks do not capitalize on a penalty shot and give up a power play goal on an odd man rush. Other than the penalties, nice even game. And now we are headed to period number 2. Up here in Stillwater, Minnesota, nice little facility. Got the heaters rolling. Heaters rolling hard on me right now, keeping me nice and toasty. Here we go. Period number 2 is those teams will swap ends. Minnetonka holds a 1-0 lead. Minnetonka wins that face-off. They'll play to the other side into the zone. Here's Oster. Oster will rim it hard off the wall. Bounces out to Tonka. Now it's Rexroad. Rexroad up to Kobek. Kobek, he'll bring it across the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone goes Kobek. Kobek gets taken down. Now it's Lana. Lana with open shot on the net. Blocked away by Minnetonka. That was on a delayed penalty. Kobek getting taken down. So they're going to call a roughing on Minnetonka. And the Stormhawks will go on to another power play. Let's see. It's important to them to stay out of the box here. One to Boogie. Boogie, he's got a clear lane. Boogie fires, blocked up front, doesn't get through. Now it's the Stormhawks. Taken away by Hermaka. Now Hermaka the other way. Hermaka, he'll bring it in wide. It's Hermaka, his centering pass gets stopped there. And now it's CCHA. They're going to go the other way, but nice stop there by Eulenkamp. Puck lost by Schultz. Tonka again. This time they'll get it in deep. By Miles. About 40 seconds off the penalty. Miles, Boogie still with it. Now Boogie across. Boogie still. Boogie, that shot, blocker down. Rebound comes out front, but nobody there. Oh, now they see the offsides. So offsides called, 35 seconds on the penalty. About one shot on goal during this penalty. A little surprised here. Like, power play has been so effective this tournament for the Stormhawks. Coach has got a totally kind of different lineup on the power play today, and it just hasn't looked the same. So Tonka with it, less than 20 seconds remain. Tonka gets it all the way down in the zone. Tonka will pick it up on the wall, rims it around the other side. Now it's Caleb Johnson. Johnson plays it back to Hermaka. 3 seconds on the penalty. Hermaka, he'll stop. Hermaka tries to get it up to Caleb Johnson, but it's intercepted. Minnetonka full strength, so only one shot on net that power play. No goals for CCHA. Remains 1-0 lead for Minnetonka. Tonka whiffs. Now it's Hermaka with through the neutral zone. Hermaka will try to beat him wide. He'll stop. Centering pass over to Winstead, out of his reach. Now it's Tonka through the zone. Here's Minnetonka, stopped by Westrom, and now picked up by Winstead. Winstead will try a centering. Stopped there by Minnetonka. No work to get it out of the zone. Up to Mason Pellin. Pellin, hard shot, deflects off the goalie glove. Held in there by Lano, who comes off the bench. Now it's Cooper Justice. He throws it on net. Cleared out by Minnetonka. Pellin gets a poke away. Now it's Minnetonka. Minnetonka, that shot, glove down, covered up by Schmidt. 10:35 remains. Defensive zone face-off for the Stormhawks. Puck bouncing out front, picked up by Cooper Justice. He'll play it along the wall. Westrom gives chase with the Minnetonka forechecker, and Minnetonka will come out with the puck. Tonka will work back towards the point, driven back down by Minnetonka. Now it's out, played out by Westrom, picked up by Minnetonka all the way now behind the net. With about 10 minutes remaining in period number 2. Hines, Pellin up to Justice. Now Justice tries to get a Hermaka. Hermaka can't handle it. Great back check there by Hermaka, but the puck finds another Minnetonka guy. There's an offsides whistle on Tonka, so they'll stop that one dead and come for a faceoff. Faceoff comes out. Played in the zone by Tonka there. They'll go over at the far corner. Tonka with it behind the net. Chipped up to Oster. Now Oster will play it back behind the net. D partner not home though. Minnetonka gets the puck. Puck comes out of the zone. Chased down by Schultz. Minnetonka play the puck deep down to Rexroad. Rexroad, he'll lose the puck on the corner. Out to the point for Minnetonka, deflected off Hermaka's stick and high behind the net. Puck, comes out front. Nolenkamp will kick out. Puck comes out, and there's an offsides whistle. Minnetonka clinging to a 1-0 game. Been a while since Stormhawks have had a nice scoring opportunity. Momentum, ever since that goal, really shifted, where Minnetonka's kind of controlling the puck, getting that offensive zone face time. Puck squirts out to Caleb Johnson. Now Caleb gets it across to Wibby. Wibstad. Out to the point to Johnson. Johnson, he'll get it down. Oh! Caleb Johnson was there, couldn't get a stick on it, tries to get it out to the point with Miles. Miles throws it to the far corner. Wimstad will be there. Wimstad needs some help. Gets it poked away. Now it's going to be a Minnetonka on a breakout. Offsides. Yep, there's a whistle. So that'll stop the rush there for Minnetonka. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone with 7:55 remaining. Period number 2. Still 1-0 game. Westrom tries to get the puck down behind the net on the corner. Cooper Justice will look to give help. Minnetonka poke it, squirt it out to the other side. Now it's Helen with it. Helen, he'll battle on the wall. Puck still in. Now comes out to Justice. Justice tries to get a seam pass through to Hines. Now Hines with it. Hines, he'll look to do something. Hines back out to Pellin at the point. Pellin, it's blocked down by Justice, but Lano will pick it up. Stormhawks just, I don't know, man. They're just throwing passes without looking out to the point, just not working super well. But here's Eulenkamp with it. Eulenkamp, he'll get it up towards the net, misses wide left, goes behind. Minnetonka will play it around to the back. Eulenkamp, he'll battle on the wall. Schultz will stop it there. Schultz, he'll clear it to the far side. No winger home. Played up the center of ice. Westrom will get it back in. He'll play it deep. Regroup now. Should be offside whistle. There it is. Good read by Schultz. Take that away. Popped out on the other line though, and there's an offside. So not bad whistle there. We'll regroup. Get neutral zone face off. Face off one to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp gets deflected. Now it's Eulenkamp again. Oh, Hermaka gets it through, squirts out. Hermaka! Oh, Schultz! He deflects it through the leg, and Schultz picks the top corner where Grandma hides the cookie jar. Schultz connects and puts the Stormhawks on the scoreboard, and we're tied up at 1. Schultz with the goal. Eulenkamp with the assist. New game with 6:07 left in period number 2. Oster, he'll kick it up into the offensive zone there. Stretch pass there. Stopped by Rexroad. Rexroad, backhander. Oster gets out of the zone. Minnetonka will play it back and regroup on the neutral zone. Up onto the left side there. Stopped there by Hermaka. Played it out towards center. Here they come. Big clapper. Sails high over the top net. Back out to the point again. He'll drive it down deep. Oh. Ran into each other there. Hermaka's going to get called. Could go either way. I mean, I don't hate the call. Maka's the bigger player. They kind of ran into each other. He went flying. So, right after the Stormhawks even it up, now they're going to have to kill the penalty. With their best penalty killer, Hermaka, in the box. It'll be Wibstead on the draw here. Kobeck, B. Johnson, and Boogie will be the penalty killers to start things off. Won by Wibstead, played around the back by Brecken Johnson, played back by Kobeck. Kobeck, nice job over to Brecken. Brecken, no, puck's got to go out. Boys, icing is fine. Someone needs to tell these guys icing is fine on penalty kills. They tried to play it up on a pass, and it got held in. Now we have a bouncing puck, so Minnetonka is still with it. Hard shot deflected, stopped by Schmidt. Minnetonka with it clean behind the net. Blocked down by Wibstead, blocked by Brecken now. Now Brecken tries to get it up to Wibstead. Wibstead chips it, but it's held in by Tonka. Wibstead gets a stick on it, but no strength to get it out. Tonka's still with it played behind. Tonka's held the zone the entire time. Now Boogie will get it out of the zone. Poked out there by Wibstead. Minnetonka looks to regroup. Stopped there by Wibby. Stands him up. Minnetonka takes it back in. 20 seconds remain on the period. There's centering. Puck comes back out by Wibstead, but not far enough to get a change. Now Kubek, there's the offsides call that they desperately needed. Nice hustle by that penalty kill crew right there. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Again, Tonka had it in the zone most of the time, but never got a clean shooting lane there by the penalty killers. This off one up to Lano. Now Lano across. Now Lano still with it as he covers wide. Lano behind the net. Penalty is over. Stormhawks are full strength. Lano, he'll lose it there. Now Caleb Johnson will go help. Comes up the boards. Minnetonka will play it out. Westrom with it. Kicked around in the neutral zone. Stopped up there by Lano. Battle on the boards. Played back towards the defenseman of Minnetonka. Up to the far side. Minnetonka loses it out. Now Caleb Johnson with it. Minnetonka picks it back up. They're going to bring it across. That one, nice deflection by Schmidt to get it up and out of play. Allow the Stormhawks to regroup on a faceoff. 3:13 remains in period number 2. 1-1 game here for the bronze medal of the Lumberjack Cup. Hermaka win that one back to the Stormhawks. Rimmed around up to Schulte. Schulte gets it out, pops out to Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp, his shot off the crossbar and over the top of the net. Now it's Hermaka. Hermaka gets it up, clean up into the belly, the goalie of the belly of the goalie, and he'll hold on with no rebound. We'll get a face-off. So Eulenkamp goes 1-on-4, and he's an inch away from Stormhawks taking the lead as he pings one off the crossbar. Now it's Hermaka on the face-off. Hermaka will lose the face-off to Minnetonka, who will take it behind the net. Oster falls down but holds it in, and now it's Schultz, and he falls down, and he'll lose it. Played up, odd man rush now for Minnetonka as they get it through. That tip goes wide left. Chaskachan will get it out over the other side, probably travel down for an icing. There's the whistle, icing whistle. .222 left. Defensive face-off for Wibstead and the Stormhawks. Face off one back to Stormhawks, but Minnetonka will take it away, and they'll work to set up some offense. Battle on the far wall there. Puck is real loose and bouncing around. Out to Boogie, he'll pop it up to Wibby, but can't get it to him. Now it's a four-man battle. Okay, Boogie will clear out of the zone up to Wimstead. He'll get it along the zone. Now Wibby. Come out to Boogie. Boogie chips it up to Justice. Justice with one move. Gets it to the front. He'll play it along the far wall. Johnson will hold it. This centering pass gets knocked down. Nice back check by Brecken. Oh, Brecken Johnson takes an interference check right there, but it goes uncalled. Now Boogie battling on the wall. The D zone. Minnetonka comes out with it though. Clean slate behind the net. Tries to jam it home. Schmidt is there to shut that door. That one! Oh, that rebound. That should be goalie interference. There's no call. Shot came on the far side. Schmidt was making the save, was pinned down. Couldn't get up. The rebound on the far side was wide open net. So Minnetonka strikes late again. 1:12 left in the period. A 2-1 lead. Here's Lano. Centering pass. Stop there. Loose puck. Comes up to Westrom. Westrom drives it back down low. Caleb Johnson picks it up. Johnson battles. He gets tied up and tripped up. Now it's Minnetonka with it. Minnetonka. They'll carry it through. Here's Minnetonka into the zone. They'll dump it low. Westrom up to Caleb. Caleb Johnson. Lano will tip it in. 25 seconds remain in period number 2. Nice read there by Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp still with it. Eulenkamp, he'll try to get it out to Helen. Helen, shot up front, gets deflected. Stopped there by Schulte. Now it's Hermaka. Hermaka will try to slide it up. It gets deflected. 8 seconds and the pressure is on by the Stormhawks. Schultz wraparound doesn't get there. Now it's Eulenkamp. Eulenkamp gonna run out of time. Number 2. And Minnetonka will carry a 2-1 lead into this final frame of the Lumberjack Cup bronze medal game. We head to the third period. Stormhawks trail by 1. Lano wins it back to Oster. Oster over to Rexroad. Rexroad, this centering pass is picked off by Minnetonka. Stopped up there, now it's Lano. Lano up to Kobek. Kobek just out of his reach and into the zone. Offsides whistle. Minnetonka with the face-off win. They go up to the center. Shot on net. Stopped by Schmidt. Far post taken away there. Schmidt still with it. Oh, puck comes squirting out. Now Lana will get it out of the zone. Here's Wibstad. Wibstad! Hit by Kobeck. Kobeck has the lane. Kobeck shot just off the glove. And up over the top of the net. Now it's Brecken Johnson. Brecken will give low for an offsides call. Kobeck with the second. 1-on-0 scoring opportunity, and it's on glove side both times. Beaten by the Tonka goalie off the glove. Next one, my guess is Kobeck's going to switch it up. Maybe try to go opposite glove side. Puck loose down there, bouncing puck, ends up behind the net. Brecken Johnson plays it up around. Caleb Johnson. Johnson loses it though. Caleb loses it, blocked off the shin pad. Minnetonka will pick it up. They'll dump it deep for an offsides whistle. Tonka won the face-off back, picked up and regrouped in their zone. Played D-to-D partner. Now it's Schultz will pick it off. Schultz will bring it in. Now it's Schultz. Schultz! That's a nice shot on net, blocker down by the Minnetonka goalie. Now it's Hermatka. Hermatka, that shot, glove down. Couple nice hard shots here to start the period by CCHA. Now it's Tonka into the zone. Now it's Pellin. Pellin with it, takes it away. Pellin, try to get it up to Schultz. He's just too far. Minnetonka regroups in the neutral zone. Now it's Hermatka. Hermatka. He'll go to the far side over to Eulenkamp. Picked off by Pellin. Pellin 1-on-1. Mason Pellin has one beat. Mason Pellin! What a great shot! Mason Pellin picks him off in the neutral zone and beats his man 1-on-1 to poke it into the far corner. Mason Pellin comes up big and says, let's start a brand new game at 2-2 with 11:29 left in the barn burner of a bronze medal game. Now it's Minnetonka with it, comes out to Rexroad. Now Rexroad. Rexroad kind of telegraphing his passes. Minnetonka getting in the way of those. Now it's Oster. Oster just off the stick of Lano. Kobeck with it out. Helen with an unassisted goal to tie this baby up. Poked away. Just outside the outstretched hands. That one will bounce on net, covered up easily by Schmidt. Stormhawks will get fresh legs on. Stormhawks looking for this face-off, comes out to Hines. Hines will get it out of the zone, down along the wall. Now it's Boogie. Boogie, though, he gets it poked away. It'll be picked up by Caleb Johnson. Caleb up to Hines. Hines pushes it in, checked off the puck as he stood up. Minnetonka will regroup behind the net. Here comes the forecheck of the Stormhawks to try to make it difficult. Held in now by Caleb. Caleb still with it. Brecken Johnson. Brecken will try to get it up. Now it's Boogie with it. Boogie Boogie with the puck. Now Cooper. Cooper will dump it deep, and they'll go for a change. Played across ice there by Minnetonka. They'll get it down deep. Boogie will whiff on it, but get it back and gets it at least out of the zone. Dump back down. Picked up by Hermanka. Now up to Schultz. Schultz, that pass to Eulenkamp was just too far out front. Now Tonka will regroup. Less than 10 to go in this one. Now it's Minnetonka. Minnetonka tries to get around Westrom. Westrom will stand him up, move him off the puck. They'll get it back behind the net. Now Pellin. Pellin out to Liam. Liam, tries to get to Eulenkamp just outside of his outstretched stick once again. Allows Minnetonka to regroup, and here they come on another attack. Schulte will skate. He'll leave it for Eulenkamp. Hermanka. Hermanka will drive it deep and get fresh legs on. Now it's Minnetonka on their breakout. Stood up there by Lano, picked up by Wibstead. Now Wibstead the other way. Here comes Wibby. Wibby, he'll position, using his body to position up. Step up by Rexroad. Rexroad towards the net, fired wide left, but gets it deep. Now it's Wibstead again. Wibstead needs some help. Kovac's there to give him some, but Minnetonka will poke it away. This one will come out. Tonka. I'll drive it wide. Tonka's gonna get tripped up right there. And I think they're gonna get Wibby on the tripping call. So Minnetonka will go on another power play with 8 minutes left in a tied 2-2 game. Caleb Johnson on this faceoff, won cleanly by Minnetonka. Good pressure by Kovac to force that pass down low. Now back up to the point is Tonka. They'll go wide there, slide it down in front, picked off by Kovac. Kovac, they'll get it out, play it hard off the wall. Caleb will try to beat the icing. Can't quite get there. Icing call there. Good start for the Stormhawks. They'll kill off 20 seconds off that penalty. And they'll start over with another face-off. Face-off won by Caleb. E. Johnson plays it hard off the wall, but doesn't get out. Coming up to the stop, to the point there. That one doesn't get through. Boogie with the block. Straight blocked wide. That one center is taken away by Kovac. Kovac, he'll fling it down the other end. Nice play there. Another icing, but another 20 seconds off the clock they take. Look at fresh bodies out there. I said nothing wrong with those icings. 20 seconds in icing, 20 seconds in icing. 4 of those and the penalty's over. Now it's Hermanka on the faceoff. Hermanka, he'll win it back to Westrom. Westrom rushes that backhand and it comes out to the point. That slap shot there by Minnetonka. It's wide of the net. Held in by Minnetonka, picked up by Pellin. Now it's Pellin. Pellin, that shot is blocked. Picked up by Minnetonka on the other side of the net. Minnetonka, that clear lane out there. Nice block right there by Hermanka. Hermanka, stick lift, shot goes wide of the net. Now it's Schulte. Schulte, he'll carry it out of the zone, get it to the red line and dump it deep. Smart play by Schulte right there. 15 seconds remaining in the penalty. Minnetonka way off sides here. Have to get back. They'll take it back up. Penalty killed. Full strength for the Stormhawks now. That cross-ice pass gets through. Stick down by Schmidt, and he denies that one. Now it's Eulenkamp up to Schultz. Eulenkamp will lose it across the blue line. Now poked back out of the zone by Hermatka. Picked back up by Minnetonka. Now Minnetonka. That pass, and they'll get it in the zone and dump it deep behind the net. It's going to be Westrom who picks it up. Westrom, he'll send it all the way down the end of the ice for an icing call. It'll allow fresh bodies to get on. Referee saying that one was tipped and touched, so we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Nice, hey, Stormhawks will take that break right there. Now it's Lano. Minnetonka with it, and they'll gain the zone. Chipped out there, and driven down deep. Oster, he'll battle and win it. Oster will get it out wide up into the wall. Driven back down by Minnetonka. Oh, one squirts out front, picked up by Kobek now. There's Kobek into the zone. He'll bring it all the way in. Kobek still with the puck. Max Kobek gets it taken away there in the far corner, and Minnetonka will push it out. Backhand on net, glove down easily by Schmidt. Less than 5 minutes to play, 2-2 game. Hermatka wins that one back to Boogie. Boogie rims one hard off the wall, held in at the point by Minnetonka, and they get it down low once again. Minnetonka still with it. Blocked down low, Tonka with it. A centering pass taken away by Boogie, now picked up by B. Johnson. B. Johnson has room. Plays it up to Schultz. Schultz gets it to Eulenkamp. 2-on-1, gets it through to Schultz. Nice pass. Oh! 2-on-1 with Eulenkamp and Schultz. And Schultz makes them pay. Stormhawks with their first lead of the day. 3-2, CCHA as Schultz puts one into the net off the pass from Eulenkamp, his second apple of the day. And the Stormhawks take a late lead with 4:20 to play here in Stillwater, Minnesota. Oh, no way. That was an awful call right there. Miles was just standing on the wall. Kid runs into him, falls down, and they're going to give Miles a penalty. I do not watch the tape back on that one. I'm not going to agree with that call right there. So, Stormhawks take the lead. Stormhawks take the lead. With 4:12 left, now they're going to have to kill a penalty. Minute and a half penalty on the board. Miles in the box.
I added goal, who scored across the bottom.
Oh, yeah. It worked?
Except I got the first one wrong. So
Well, I got. All right. We're back after the timeout by the Stormhawks. Penalty killer's on. 4:12 remains in the game. 90-second penalty coming up. Poked away by B. Johnson. Going to be picked up by the Minnetonka point. Driven down low. That one is taken away by Schultz. Now Schultz. Schultz. Oh, Schultzy. Get it low. Good job, y'all. Camp tries to get it low, but sends it into the bench, right past the ear of the Minnetonka coach. So we'll have a center ice face-off. About 20 seconds worked off that penalty. Now Caleb, he'll win it over to Minnetonka, will bring it into the zone. Oh, Minnetonka, we're gonna even this one up as in the neutral zone, Minnetonka trips up a Saskatchewan guy and he's gonna get called for interference. Again, don't know about that call, but kind of even stuff out. Both boys in the box probably deserve to be on the ice. But we're going to take it. We're going to take 4-on-4 hockey. Minute and 4 seconds. Face-off kicked out to Minnetonka. Then Lucas, he'll stop that drive. Minnetonka, though, they'll regain it. Centering pass stopped by Wibstead. Wibstead plays it over to B. Johnson. Now B. Johnson. He'll get it out of the zone, played up to Wibstead. Just out of his reach, though, and Minnetonka will regroup and regather. Here comes Minnetonka, 2-on-2, toe drag across. Picked up there by Wibstead. Now it's Wibstead. Wibstead gets it in. He'll get it deep, and they'll go for fresh bodies. 20 seconds remain on the boogie penalty. 15 seconds, and then Stormhawks will have a one-man advantage. Kobeck, he'll cut him off. Now picked up by Maka over to Kobeck. Now Kobeck with it. Kobeck, he'll play it out, no one home. Minnetonka will pick it off and go the other way. Now played up to Hermaka, he'll get it deep. Now Saskatchewan with a one-man advantage for 18 seconds. Minnetonka will play it around the far wall. They'll work to get it out. Oh, they just let this kid just go coast to coast. Minnetonka kid brings it all the way. Nice stick there by Graham Schmidt to stop that one. Schmidt gets the stick down out front and deflects that thing up. They're going to call a hand pass, which is the wrong call. Westrom, yeah, that's not a penalty. I've never seen such a thing. They're going to call Liam Westrom on a hand pass penalty on a deflected puck up over the top. I mean, it was near the goal, but like Liam just put his hand up and the puck bounced off it. Referee's giving Minnetonka every opportunity to tie this one up. Now, with 2:06 left, Stormhawks go on another 90-second penalty kill. You're probably going to see an empty net right now for Minnetonka. Be 6-on-4 hockey is my guess. Nope. Minnetonka will leave the goalie. He'll play in between the dots. They'll see if they win this face-off. If they win the face-off, they'll send the extra attacker at that time. Hermaka, Schultz, Minnetonka wins this one clean. and it comes out, shot on net, gobbled up by Schmidt, no rebound allowed. Graham shuts the door on that one. 2:02 left in the game. Goalie to the bench, extra attacker out for Minnetonka. Minnetonka wins that faceoff yet again, slides it over, he has the lane. That one, shot on net, pad down by Schmidt. That one gets out. Now Schultz gets it out of the zone. Minnetonka stops in the attack. Reckon that deflection doesn't quite get out. That shot sails wide left of the net. It's going to go all the way outside of the zone. 1 minute left on the penalty. First away by Hermaka. Regrouped once again by Minnetonka. This one will come up. Now Schultz again gets it out of the zone. Schultz still with the puck. Nice dink by Schultz. Schultz gonna draw a penalty right there on the hustle play. Player of the game so far, Schultz. Absolutely hustles, dangles a little bit. And he's gonna draw the penalty to even this thing up. 4-on-4 hockey with 1:17 left in this game. Minnetonka's that kid's day will be done. He'll serve an extra time. He did not like the call. Kind of slammed his stick on the glass. The official said, "That's it for you today, buddy." So they'll put an extra man in the box. I believe, again, show some growth from these Stormhawks throughout the season. As I believe this team beat CCHA early in the year around 7-2. Right now they're holding on to a 3-2 lead with 1:17 left in this game. Minnetonka, they'll win face-off. 4-on-4 hockey right now. Off there. Pellin, he'll jump it and pick it off. Now it's Brecken Johnson. He'll play it low. Brecken up to Pellin. Now Pellin, he'll centering pass, doesn't quite get it. Now played up by Minnetonka. Here comes the Skippers. Deflected there by Pellin. And now it's Hermaka. Hermaka with an empty net, pushes it down into the zone. Now it's Minnetonka. He'll center it. Glove, shot on net, glove down by Graham Schmidt. Penalty over for the Stormhawks. So power play opportunity for the Stormhawks. But an empty net, extra attacker on for Minnetonka. 30 seconds remain. 5-on-5 hockey with the extra attacker. Now it's B. Johnson battling behind the net. Plays it up to Oster. He'll get it out of the zone. Minnetonka will have to regroup. They'll play it back. 15 seconds remain. Now they'll get it in. Oster, he'll stop it. He'll play it back to Brecken. Brecken, he'll play it up the other wall. 3 seconds remain. 2 seconds remain. That shot deflected down. Stormhawks will hang on and be your bronze medalist team of the Lumberjack Club. Stormhawks, 3-2 victory. A game-winning goal from Schultz. And the Stormhawks will bring home some hardware from the Lumberjack Cup. Bronze medal over the rival Minnetonka Skippers. What a great tournament for the boys. Their only loss came in the semifinals to Orono. Won this tournament going away. So, again, what a great effort. Great weekend by the boys. Probably the best weekend of the year for them. Should really be proud of themselves. And this will spark them into the next tournament 2 weeks away. They'll travel to Wisconsin to play in their fourth and final tournament. So, congratulations, Stormhawks. We'll see you in a couple weeks.